Okay, this is problem 7 and 8.5. This is the last one of the class examples here. Probably the most difficult one. Look, you kind of have a skeleton here. You've got cosine of A or U or whatever you want to call it, and V. So you got the cosine of the sum of angles. So this is the little section that you're going to kind of want to expand with. The U is going to be represented by this piece, and the V is going to be represented there. Now that actually represents an angle. Now you have to identify the two triangles. Triangle U would be this one. An inverse tangent's y over x. So you would go through and you would need to find the radius there. So you would use your Pythagorean theorem, r squared equals 9 squared plus 40 squared. Put all of that together. 81, 1,600, 1,681, which is the perfect square. You take the square root, and r is 41. So you have the three sides of triangle U. Now you do the same thing with triangle V. Cosine inverse cosine 8 over 7 defines the angle. So it would be x over r. Plug into the Pythagorean theorem. You are looking for a leg, not the radius, so you're going to have to subtract. 17 squared is 289. 8 squared is 64. 64 from 289 is 225. Take the square root of both sides, and y is equal to 15. So we've established it. X is 8, y is 15, and r is 70. Now, using the basic formula for the cosine sum of two angles, expanded. Cosine of U. Okay, well, cosine is x over r, so that's 9 over 41. Cosine of V. Cosine is also x over r here, so that's 8 over 17. Sine of U would be y over r, 40 over 41. And sine of V would be y over r, 15 over 17. So you have found those values for cosine and sine of both U and V. You've plugged them in. Now, using the order of operations, you do the multiplication first. 9 times 8 is 72. 41 times 17 is 697. 40 times 15 is 600. And of course, again, 41 times 17, 697. Combine, they have different signs, so you subtract and take the sign of the larger. Negative 528 divided by 697 is the answer. The inverse trig there set up an angle, and that set up an angle. So you had the cosine sum of two angles, and you were able to evaluate. And that is it.